Hello out there, YouTube friends. I'm Cindy. This is Sincerely Cindy Settle. Today I'm going to review In an Instant by Suzanne Redfearn and The Words by Jade. So I'm back with a couple of book reviews, and I also will have our giveaway winner for my 1,000 subscribers that I did back in June. So if you missed that video, I will link that up above. I also did a rom-com review of a couple of books at that time. So I will link that one up above so that you can check out that review. But I'm doing a giveaway for a signed copy of the original cover of Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. So I will have that for you guys at the end. So let's first talk about In an Instant. So this is a book that I would not have picked up if Reading Brings Us Together was not reading it for a buddy read. So it's a very unique story. I really enjoyed it. It was a 4-star review for me. So we have a family who is going on a camping trip in this old kind of beat up camper. They have like an aunt and uncle, you know, those friends that your kids call aunts and uncles that aren't really aunts and uncles. They're not related biologically. But they go on this camp, not really, they're in a cabin type of thing, but they're in this camper. They're traveling to get something to eat the first night they're there. There's some tragedy and some tragic incidents that occur. That's kind of the premise of the story. So you kind of you have this tragic event that's happening, and all of these different people, I want to say there's 8 different people that are on this trip, and you're getting perspectives from each of them of how they are dealing with this tragic event, how they're coping with the aftermath of the tragic event, but you're getting that perspective from one individual who doesn't survive the incident, okay? So it's kind of like their ghost is the one who is telling the story and kind of telling the reader how each character is coping and how they're managing and how they're getting out of the situation that they're in. And it really makes you look at how different types of people treat other people. And it's a very good book. It's really hard to describe without giving away spoilers. I urge you to read the book. It's very good. I loved the unique perspective from how we got it from the particular character who gave us their thoughts and their interpretations of how everyone was coping with everything that was being dealt with them from. Again, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give it away. So I urge you to read this book. Again, it was a 4-star book for me. I really enjoyed it. It's not all that fast-paced, but it's a very good slow read. It's not one that you necessarily want to jump in and get finished with, but it's a very good book. There's not any twists or turns or anything like that, but it's just a very good book that makes you think about how you treat other people. Okay, so I'm sorry that was not real detailed. I don't know if I'm very good at book reviews. Anyway, I urge you to read it. It was very good. The next book that I wanted to talk about is called The Words. Again, it was a 4-star read for me as well. Very different from In an Instant. It's not for everybody. It's a very spicy enemies to lovers type of romance book. So you have Phoenix and you have Lennon, very unique names. Love the names, very fun. It's a very long book. It's like 600 and some pages, but it doesn't feel like it's that long. I mean, you just kind of fly through it. It's a very easy read. It seems like everything just kind of comes at these characters like they can't get a break. So it's almost like it's kind of unbelievable in that respect, just like, okay, like what else can happen to these people? That kind of thing. So Phoenix is kind of from the wrong side of the tracks. His dad has been abusive all of his life. His mom left when he was little. So he becomes friends with Lennon, who is like a star student. A teacher recommends that she tutor him. So they start you know, she starts tutoring him in high school, and they become friends. They get a little more intimate at some point, and then he makes it big in the music world because of something that he had done with some of her music that she created. And so he becomes big in the music world, and they lose touch. She goes off to college, that kind of thing. So they find themselves back together when Lennon is hired to kind of be Phoenix's babysitter. So he goes through a couple tragic events prior to Lennon coming back into the picture that is kind of causing him to be on somewhat of a downward spiral, and he needs a babysitter. So who better to babysit than the person who hates him the most? So that's Lennon. So she hates him because he's angry at him because of how things ended up with the two of them. So there's more to that story, but you'll have to read the book. So they are on tour together. The manager just needs Lennon to babysit him through the end of this tour so that there's not any more bad press, that sort of thing. So again, lots of things happen. There's lots of spicy, kind of graphic spicy. So if you're not into that kind of thing, then this is not the book for you. But if you like spicy, then you definitely want to read this book. It's very well written. Even the spicy parts are very well written. It flows very well. I liked all of the characters. Lennon kind of got on my nerves from time to time. And also, one thing to note that you don't find in a lot of romance books is that she is a plus size character. So that's kind of good. It was something a little bit different for me. I hadn't read, I don't know, it's been a long time since I've read any books that have a plus size female character. So that was kind of nice to have that character and some of the things that she deals with, because she is more on the plus side. She does deal with some things in high school because of it, and then she's still coping with some of those demons as she's gotten into young adulthood. So again, that book is called The Words. It is by Jade. It was my first book from her, so it was really enjoyable. I will pick that author up again. So I will have links to both of these books down below, so that if you want to purchase either one of them, paperback or Kindle, you will have those links down below to do that. So I always try to help you guys out with my books. And then finally, and so let me know if you guys have read either of those books. Let me know what you guys thought, and let me know if you guys have any recommendations of anything that you guys have read recently that you think that I might like. So currently I am reading Where the Crawdads Sing. I've had it on my bookshelf for about 2 years. So I'm finally getting to that one because I want to watch the movie. And I'm also doing a reread of It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. That is one that I'm going to do a review with my daughter because she is reading it as well. So I thought it would be fun to do a mother-daughter review of It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. So also, if you've read either one of those, let me know what you guys think. Let's get right to the giveaway winner. So the winner of Archer's Voice, the original cover by Mia Sheridan, is Morgan Whitlow. So congratulations, Morgan. I hope that you enjoy this wonderful book. I will be sure to put a post up as well to make sure that you are notified that you have won this book. I will need you to email me your name, address, all that good information so that I can get this out to you hopefully this week. So I will see you guys soon. I am Sincerely Cindy Settle, and I am signing out. Mwah.